What is going on, my everythings? It is your girl Janiqua A, and I am back with another reading for you guys. If no one told you guys today, I love you, and I know all your dreams and aspirations matter because they do. So happy new moon in Virgo, baby. All right, shout out to all my Virgos out there. If you guys are a Virgo, all right, or a Virgo cups, rep your sets in the comments, baby, because you are shining right now. All right, this is also a black moon, which is very rare. I believe it's a black moon because it's the third or fourth moon in one season. Okay, so when you think about black, you think about mystery. All right, when you think about new moons, you think about new beginnings, new intention settings, expecting the unexpected when it comes to your blessings because you are aligned with them, right? After doing the work from the full moon, right? And Virgo is a mutable earth sign, and this is all about grounding. This is all about reevaluating. This is all, Virgo is very detailed, all right, with their stuff. They like doing things. They like making sure everything is right, no clutter, all right, doing a lot of research on their own, all right, paying attention to detail. So if you take anything from this reading or this new moon in Virgo energy, this black moon, all right, I'm hearing rare events occurring. The number one rule is never be number two, baby. All right. The number one rule is never be number two in your own story, in your own craft. All right. And Virgo energy is giving you the time to evaluate, dig up. All right. The previous video, it spoke about chipmunks. All right, so let's tap in and see what this new moon is bringing you guys. Okay, what is in store with this Virgo new black moon that is occurring right now as we speak. Okay. Ooh, the Knight of Pentacles. All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles out there. Okay, and then we got the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. All right, I'm hearing generational. All right, the Knight and the King, that's family, that's seasons, that's cycles. All right, I'm getting how the King of Pentacles is very wealthy. All right, they're wealthy in mind, they're wealthy in spirit, but most importantly, they do carry that Virgo energy when it comes to making the right decisions with your finances. All right, making the right investments with your health, with your habits. All right, being very intentional with your resources is what the King of Pentacles is, and the energy that comes with the King of Pentacles. And then you got the Knight. All right, which is the generation before that king. All right, which is the stage before that king. Okay, and that is learning. That is being productive, proactive, diligent in your work. All right, the Knight of Pentacles, they are slow and steady, but they never lose the race. All right, they're punctual. They're very detail oriented. All right, they're very practical. They're not going to invest into something where they know they can't come 100%. All right, so this might be business. This might be you. If you guys are feminine energy, this might be an offer coming in, all right? Because if you see this King of Pentacles, he has champagne, all right? He has a beautiful pinnacle in his hand. He has a drink contemplating on where to invest this pentacle, all right? Excited to give this pentacle to somebody that deserves it, that is going to grow it over time, so that way it could add to the 10 of Pentacles. This is somebody that has an empire, all right? So you got to take this how it resonates. I'm getting a lot of energy, real strong and stable, all right? Creative energy, all right? A boss energy coming from this Knight and King. All right, this possibly could be the same person. All right, this offer, this possibly even money. They have it to give. All right, but the King of Pentacles is not silly. All right, they're very strategic. They will not invest. I don't care how much money they grow. They have grown into not feeling bad for saying no. So this King of Pentacles is not going to invest into anything that is not profitable, for real. That they know they're gonna fumble it. They're not gonna do that. I'm hearing, even if this was a bank loan, any type of money loan, all right, any type of resource where you needed help or assistance, all right, documents or just the person to go to, this could signify a sponsorship or you being given help in a business form, all right, or material assets, okay? But this is coming to you, all right? It's like they've been thinking long and hard on how to invest this pentacle. If someone is deserving of this, making sure, because you know the king is in charge, the king and queen is in charge of the 10 of pentacles, y'all. We're talking about big production here. We're talking about big investments. We're talking about possibly the most money you ever made in your life, because I feel the energy of stewardship with this new moon. All right, you are being given the chance to steward over a big blessing that's manifesting through an offer or manifesting through a human form, but it's really coming from God. All right. So this is them. I'm saying him because it's a masculine energy, but remember, masculine energy is just fluid. All right, when we talking about masculine energy, we talking about action. All right, we talking about authority. Okay, we talking about providing. All right, a woman can be that too. And then when we talking about feminine energy, it's a more laid back, trusting, intuitive. All right. So somebody was contemplating this offer, this brand new beginning that's coming with this new moon that's manifesting through a person. All right. The wait is over. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is slow, but connecting to this King of Pentacles, whatever you've been waiting for to advance you and enhance you and enlarge you in your materials is here. All right. The Knight of Pentacles, they're already off that bike. For some of you guys, you had to wait until somebody be in a position. Okay, because again, the Knights to the Kings, this is somebody that you see they popping bottles by themselves. All right. And the reason why they are able to do that in this nice penthouse suite that they are in is because they have thought about the decisions that they've made before they invest. Okay. So of course, it's not surprising to see the Knight of Pentacles following behind this offer. All you got to worry about and understand is that the offer is already made up in their head. All right, the decision has already been made in their head, and that's why you see the Knight of Pentacles strolling towards you with that pentacle in their hand, already off their bike, already off, I'm hearing their high horse. I don't know for whoever that's for. But they are investing, all right? Or if this is not an investment, they want to help, all right? Now, this could also be you in a position to help somebody. So you got to take it how it resonates, all right? This could be somebody that just wants to donate, all right? They have it. It's a champagne bottle. It's paper right there. It's, what else is here? Just a lot of cool things, a lot of nice, like they are in a scenery. They are in a state of mind where they are able to think and connect with themselves in the right decision makings when it comes to finances. All right, this could be finance, e-commerce, just business, help, assistance, support. All right, but it's coming in. Spirit, give me more on this energy and what my everythings need to know regarding this new moon energy and their current situation. So again, it was probably a wait. It was probably a period of uncertainty for you guys. All right. But the decision has been made. All right. The wait is over. All right. They are sure. Somebody is sure of this. Somebody trusts this decision. All right, that you will grow it over time. So that tells a lot about you if this is not you in that position to give and provide opportunities yet. Spirit, give me more on this King and Knight of Pentacles. We talking about earth energy here. All right. And remember, Virgo behind your new moon energy is talking about investing. It's talking about proper investing, healthy habits. All right. Trusting, building healthy relationships. All right. Somebody trusting in you and not fumbling something. All right. The ability to stand alone. All right. And to create. I'm also seeing the 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so enlargement. God is enlarging you and enlarging this thing. All right, maybe God had to enlarge somebody before you get enlarged to use them. Okay, that's why it's very important to wait your turn, baby. So your turn is now. Spirit, give me more on this energy and what my everything could be expecting for this new moon. Oh, look, the 8 of Pentacles. This is nothing but money. All right. This is like a check being written. This is like somebody offering you for service. Expect your service. Expect the quality of your work to be recognized. Expect a lot of sales if you are in that industry of sales, e-commerce, online service. All right. The 8 of Pentacles. Look, they're writing the pinnacle. This is nothing but pentacles. This is nothing but resources that surround you. All right. Finances, good luck, good fortune. All right. Stability. All right. And in a sense, if you want to turn it around and say this is you. All right. Look how hard you've been going. This is somebody that has been focused not only on their bag. All right. But their passion. All right, this person is making bags. All right, so think about the bag. You're making so much bags with the investments that you're doing, even if you don't see it. All right, you will see it moving forward. The Knight of Pentacles, it's a slow earner, but once they catch that algorithm, once they, really get their feet wet in something, all right, it's up from there. That's why you see the King of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles is being recognized for your hard work. All right. Nothing has went unnoticed. For those of you guys that still got to clock in. All right. Those overtime and them hours. All right. That has not went unnoticed. For a lot of you guys, you need to be expecting advancement. Any type of work that you've been doing because you've been working hard at it. The 8 of Pentacles is no joke. They're not even looking up. All right. You've been focused seriously on your stability and the bag. It's nothing but bags behind him. All right. And for my women out there, this could just signify you've been in your go-getting energy, masculine energy, not necessarily masculine as in a form of personality-wise, but in a form of action, baby. Okay. Your work, I'm hearing, is being admired. Okay, there's something about your work that has landed you this big. I'm hearing your work, your performance has shook the place. You see how my phone shook? All right. You could not be shaken at something. You're too good at something. All right. Also, there's different type of bags that this person is creating. So the work that you produce is it's different. There's nobody that can copy. There's nobody that can deliver like you, because your work comes up different every time. Look at those different sizes. All right. Also, your blessings is coming in different sizes, baby. All right. You aren't this was when we talking about the Knight to the King to the 8 of Pentacles, nothing but pentacles on the board. All right. We talking about literally you've created a system. All right. He's literally drawing a pentacle, nothing but bags around him. Also learning, making sure you are right. This is like Virgo energy. You got instructions there. That tells me a lot about you being open to new information. You understanding that you might not know it all. You might need help. Well, here go the book. That's what Virgo energy is. Instead of always just asking, do it yourself. All right. Instead of always hiring somebody to clean up your garden, do it yourself. Okay. So right now, OMG. Can't even get the words out. All right. If this reading is for you, I need you to type in the comments, OMG. Okay. I'm hearing this is free knowledge. All right. This is free game. I'm hearing nothing but pentacles. You earned this. Your blessings, your money. All right. And also we could think about the 8 of Pentacles in this picture as passive income. Okay. Passive income. There's different bags. So when we, my mind is going with these different bags. When we talking about different bags, we talking about different things that you got your hand in. It's like God has prepared you in your hands for the work ahead, baby. All right. Spirit has for you using your hands. Spirit has prepared your hands for the work ahead, baby, because there's a lot of work. There's a lot of money coming in. There's a lot of earnings to expect moving forward in a craft that you have completely mastered. And every time you do it, it comes out different. It comes out better. All right. Think about a hairstylist. All right. A hairstylist may do hair, but their touch is going to come out different every time. All right. And the feeling I'm getting, oh my gosh, I'm channeling. The feeling that I'm getting behind this, it's like the work that you produce. Not only are you crafting pinnacles. All right. Not only are you just utilizing, I'm hearing branding. This is branding. So, oh my gosh, for a lot of you guys that have been working on something, you are becoming a brand. It went from producing bags, earning, being a top earner, to now this is a brand. This is being imprinted on that notebook. All right. I'm hearing you might need an accountant. All right. Invest. Okay. So something is being branded, all right? You're becoming a brand. Something is evolving in the sense of you branding it. You're stamping it. This offer. You might even get a deal. I'm telling y'all, big money to expect, big moves being made when it comes to brand. You branding yourself, all right? This can literally be an investor. Was waiting for somebody like you, was waiting for that bag, all right, to give. There's money to be made, and here you go at the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Okay? This is moving in silence. Okay? Literally, y'all. For a lot of you guys also with this High Priestess energy, y'all have been called to astrology. Y'all have been called to get a reading. All right? Y'all have been called to, seek knowledge that can't be seen from men, like a regular, okay, you had to go to a divine one, High Priestess. Also, it's just books here, all right? Something is saying that is surrounding this Eight of Pentacles and High Priestess energy. You've been doing the work spiritually, all right? The Eight of Pentacles is investing wholeheartedly into your craft, all right? Focused, determined, all right? Obedient. And the High Priestess is all of that and more, but in a sense of being an authority of spiritual matters. Somebody that knows about astrology. Somebody that is well aware of spiritual warfare. Somebody that knows how to manifest. Somebody that knows how to stay current in the spiritual society. All right. And I'm hearing membership. All right. Oh my gosh. So High Priestess, Eight of Pentacles. Look, you've been awakened on another level. You might have went through another spiritual awakening. The third eye is open. You see that? And then you see her hair. It's half black and half white. What that means, duality. What that means, dark and light. What that means, balance. All right? You hold the veil, all right? There's no veil with you, all right? So for a lot of you guys that don't resonate as that like intuitive yet, all right, because everybody's intuitive, all right? You've been called to the right readers. You've been called to the right astrologists. You've been called to the right things when it comes to tapping into the unknown, digging deeper. Also, tapping into your fears in the form of, in regards to dark arts, all right? A lot of you guys get back into candle work or testing the waters, just communicating with spirit on a different level, utilizing natural ways and natural tools, which is tarot, which is grounding, which is these things. All right. I'm hearing promotion approved, High Priestess energy. This was a silent move here. Okay. And books, knowledge. All right. Also back to what I was saying. This is giving the energy of everything that does not acquire a book. All right, that's when we talking about real psychic. That's when we talking about real mediumship or just an intuitive. A lot of and discernment. A lot of the things that we know and we are tapping into and the abilities that we are strengthening, it's not going to come from a book. You just know. You just feel on top of you investing into information, knowledge, wisdom, and whatever you're doing, but you in your books. All right, I'm hearing as, oh my gosh, I just heard this might be a Bible. All right, or whatever you read. All right, don't even have to be a Bible. But what I just heard, just as well as you are in your bag, you are in your Bible. You are in your spiritual. Just as well, or you are focused on stability and earthly with this high priestess, you are the same way spiritually. All right, but there's definitely so much information that you have that needs to be shared right now. All right, literally. So all of this is what you could expect. The high priestess, I'm hearing, what's done in the dark also comes to light, and there's a lot of light here. So if you've been in the dark, if you've been highly emotional, remember, a lot of your emotions is not yours either, because it's the high priestess. You know, yeah, look, the 9 of Wands. Okay, determined, okay. The high priestess, you know, is comfortable with the shadows. It's comfortable with letting go of the outcome. All right, it's comfortable with seasons changing, dark and light. All right, it's something about your hair. Look at this individual's hair. All right, it's something about your style. It's something about you being very mysterious. All right, but also very, very popular and recognized. High priestess energy. People want to know more right now. All right, recruiters, people that God put in place wants to know more. All right, so everything that I've just mentioned is what to expect and to unfold regarding your current situation for this new moon. And as I said, what's done in the dark comes to light. Look at this Page of Swords. Ignore the gossip. All right, as you see this person whispering in the other person's ear with their sword, look at their attire. All right, it's still like high school. They got on like uniform. All right, I'm hearing inform. I'm hearing informant. Okay, so right now the Page of Swords, ignore it. This is immature behavior. Okay, whatever it is, you're always going to be talked about. Whatever, you know, you're always, all right. A lot of people are talking because they don't know nothing. High priestess energy. A lot of people probably are talking because, you know, you withdrew your energy from a lot of people. A lot of people are just talking because they literally don't know. All right. And when people are ignorant to what they don't know, they make up things. It's very hard to get things out of the high priestess. She's very big on secrets. She will never tell a secret. She will never tell certain things. All right. So there's a lot of gossip on what people don't know, but it's immature. You're focused on your bag right now, and you are in your divine energy. All right. It also speaks about divine feminine energy. All right. The high priestess. All right. It also signifies and correlates to this full moon that we just had. You've been doing the work, and sometimes people don't understand that. Your friends, your family, even sometimes your lovers, when it's that time, I'm hearing that time of the month, and you just withdraw, you might want to pull back because you know your triggers, and you don't want to. That's the high priestess. She might not say that, but you know, you in this energy, and you doing something in the shadows or taking real time with yourself in certain things, then caused an uprise probably in people wanting to know. And because they don't know, it's just a lot of probably he said and she said coming probably from people that are consumed probably with nothing, unfortunately. Okay. And look, the 10 of Swords, I'm hearing no more Mr. Nice Guy. You know, that's a huge teddy bear that 10 swords are in. Think about a teddy bear. Why would you do that? Why would you talk about somebody like that? Why would you talk about, you know, the high priestess is also somebody that's like a therapist. She knows so much. She don't get into a lot of things. All right. She's loving. She's very, very excited around people that she loves. But, you know, coming out as a bear, the 10 of Swords, that symbolizes you're done being so nice and emotional. You know what I'm saying? You're done allowing people to poke you in different ways. All right? This just simply means boundaries. That's it. Okay? That thing is over. Okay? No more poking a bear. The 10 of Swords with this Page of Swords. Okay? And for a lot of you guys, you know a lot more than what people think you know. You might not say it, but your actions, all right? You feel this energy. Okay, whoever you are, wherever you are, is what I'm hearing. You feel that energy. 10 of Swords, you're done. Okay, there's so much positive things happening to you, and because you have cleared out this noise, because you're not in a vibration, because you've took the time to do shadow work, to evolve, to connect with these pentacles and these men and these masculine energy, all right, that's in wealth and finance and productivity, I'm hearing character, you're all ready for this branding. Okay, I'm hearing a brand deal for some of you guys. Don't think that that's too far-fetched. All right, whatever work that you are producing is becoming a brand. All right, so look out for a brand deal. All right, it's being orchestrated. It's being written. I'm hearing it's already written, signed, and sealed. Okay, so that the 10 of Swords is signifying that's over. All right, the he said it can't affect you no more. All right, look, the world card at the bottom of the deck. You won. All right. You reached the end of the race and won. The world card. All right. This is an achievement, y'all. Congratulations. You are in a new season. That the world card ends the tarot deck and then you start back as the Fool. This is a new cycle. All right. This is a brand new cycle for you guys. All right. And that's why you see the 10 out here. Any 10s, then there goes an ace. Or any 10s, it starts a new cycle. So whoever this Page of Swords is going to be having a lot they're talking about. It's going to be positives. You know, whoever's in this state of this High Priestess, it's hard to be an enemy right now. It's hard to gossip about you. It's hard. And it just became even harder with this world card. Oh, what, bitch? With this 9 of Cups. With this 9 of Cups energy, the 9 of Cups to the world card, wishes fulfilled. You've deserved it. This is not by luck or chance. This was well earned and deserved. It's looking like body physically fit, baby. All right? It's looking like your wound is clear. It's looking like you've been drinking a lot of water. Okay? So that's what I have, you guys. I love you, no doubt.